Aloha and welcome to Chappie's Tiki Bar. I'm Chappie. This is my bar. With me as always is Mookie. Today we're going to make a Tootsie Roll. So I'm going to start out with my cocktail shaker, little ice. It's just 3 components. I have some Kahlua, which is a coffee liqueur. And then I have cream de cacao. It's a white cream de cacao, so it's give a nice chocolate flavor, and it's supposed to taste just like a Tootsie Roll. And finally, I have some orange juice. So we're going to shake that vigorously. And then I'm going to put it into a martini glass. And garnish with an orange wheel. And coming up next, we're going to do best tropical destination stories. Then I'm actually going to use an orange to do Appies with Chappie by the Lake Breakfast Edition. Mookie, why are you sitting? You got to go summon the tiki drums. So Mookie's going to summon the tiki drums and we'll start our best tropical destination story. Thank you, Mookie. All right, so this week for best tropical destination stories, nobody's sent me in any tropical destination stories, so we're going to do something a little different. By the way, if you have any tropical destination stories, send them to chappinestikibar@yahoo.com, and I'll read them on my show. So I said this week we're going to do something a little different. I just bought this book. It's by A.J. Rathbun. Seems like a pretty cool guy. He actually returned one of my emails. So it's an anthology of poems about drinking places, drinks, and drinkers. And it's called In Their Cups. So I'm gonna read a poem this week instead of tropical destination stories. Yeah, you heard that. Is this thing on? Hello? Yeah, I'm going to read a poem. This one is Charles Dickens. All bars are snug places, but the Maypole's was the very snuggest, coziest, and completest bar that ever the wit of man devised. Such amazing bottles in old oaken pigeonholes, such gleaming tankards dangling from the pegs at about the same inclination as thirsty men would hold their lips. Such sturdy little Dutch kegs ranged in rows on shelves. That's Charles Dickens, Barnaby, Rudge. And again, that's In Their Cups, edited by A.J. Rathbun, and that poem was from Charles Dickens. So please send your best tropical destination stories, and I'll read them on my show. So coming up next, we're heading out to the lake, Appies with Chappie by the Lake Breakfast Edition. Appies with Chappie by the Lake. Aloha and welcome to the breakfast edition of Appies with Chappie by the Lake. Today I'm making cinnamon buns on the barbecue. So I saw this on the TV show Watts on the Grill with Spencer Watts. I thought it was pretty cool, so I'll give it a try. I'm just going to hollow out some oranges and put my cinnamon bun pastry inside the orange half peel and put it on the barbecue. So first of all, I'm going to take got a huge oranges, slice her in half, and then we're going to hollow out the orange half. I'll probably save the actual orange segments for maybe a salad later or something. Definitely don't throw it away. So I got some Pillsbury Cinnabon cinnamon buns. So I guess that's the franchise you see at the malls and airports and whatnot. I'll just give that open. We'll give this a try. Oh, perfect. So it's come out in little perfect pinwheels. And I'm just going to put it inside the orange and pop that on the grill, and we'll see what happens. Alright, so I brought one of my cinnamon buns for the road. I'm going to give it a try. Oh, you can really taste the orange infused flavor in there. It's just a fantastic cinnamon bun. I can't believe how much orange flavor got in there. So I'm Chappie, this is my Appy, and that's Lake Mara. Coming up next, we're going to make some Nashville Hot Chicken. It's a specialty dish for Nashville, Tennessee. It's generally accepted. The originator of hot chicken is the family of Andre Prince Jeffries, owner of Prince's Hot Chicken Shack. She has operated it since 1980. Before that, her great uncle ran it, Thornton Prince III. Now, there's no way to verify this, but Jeffrey says that the development of hot chicken was an accident. Her great uncle Thornton was purportedly a womanizer. After a particular late night out, his girlfriend at the time cooked him a fried chicken breakfast with extra pepper as revenge. Thornton decided he liked it so much by the mid-1930s, he and his brothers created their own recipe and opened the Barbecue Chicken Shack Cafe. What began as a revenge breakfast is now considered a staple late-night snack in Nashville, Tennessee. So Mookie and I are going to get started on that Nashville chicken. Okie dokie, so we're going to do some Nashville hot chicken. The first time I had Nashville hot chicken was at Hattie B's. Now this was the one in Las Vegas. Of course, the original Hattie B's is in Nashville, Tennessee. So basically, Nashville hot chicken is regular fried chicken, and then they dust it with a super spicy oil. So I'm just going to do my regular fried chicken. I have some drummies here. Now, my secret to my fried chicken is I marinate it in buttermilk. This has been marinating for 2 days. And then my other secret to fried chicken is I give it a little poke with the chopstick to let the oil cook the meat. Now I actually have some Nashville hot chicken seasoning. I got this in the States. It's probably pretty tough to find in Canada, but you could make your own. The ingredients are listed here. So if you wanted to make your own, it's just cayenne pepper, salt, sugar, paprika, garlic and onion. It says garlic and onion natural flavors, but I'd use like garlic, salt, and onion salt. And so basically the instructions for making the spicy oil, it says heat a half cup of vegetable oil in a small pan over medium heat until simmering. Add a quarter cup of seasoning and cook for 1 minute. And then brush seasoned oil mixture onto both sides of the cooked chicken. So we're going to give this Nashville Hot Chicken a try. All right, so I got my chicken that was marinating in the buttermilk. Going to hit it with a little flour. The flour is well seasoned, lots of pepper in there. Basically everything's seasoned. So my egg wash is seasoned, and my breadcrumbs. Best way to remember the order is the month of Feb, F-E-B, flour, egg, bread. And so those breadcrumbs, that's panko breadcrumbs. They're a Japanese breadcrumb. They're by far the best breadcrumbs to use for fried chicken. I have used crunched up cornflakes as well. Those are good, but panko is my favorite breadcrumb for fried chicken. So got them in my Dutch oven there. I usually use peanut oil for my fried chicken. Just giving a little poke with a chopstick. Get some of the oil in that flesh. Let it cook all the way through. And there it is, nice and golden brown and delicious, plump and juicy fried chicken. We're not done yet. We got to make this delicious fried chicken into Nashville Hot Chicken. So there is my half cup of oil, and I'm adding a quarter cup of the Nashville Hot Chicken seasoning. So we're just going to give it a little stir. Now the instructions say once you add the seasoning, let it only go for a minute. So I'm just going to stir it vigorously to let it all incorporate. And that is closing in on about a minute. So you can really smell the fiery hot spices like the cayenne pepper. So right there, I'm just kind of contemplating on the bottle. It says to brush it on. I'm thinking, do I want to brush it on, or I want to just douse the stuff? What to do? I'm looking for my brush. Nope. I'm going to just douse it in the fiery hot liquid. Oh, that's going to be good. Liquid gold. All right, we're in beautiful Enderby, British Columbia. We're at BC's Best Fish and Chips, and we're here to find out if a fish and chip shop can be the best fish and chips in BC, even though it's nowhere near the ocean. So Mookie and I will be the judge. Thank you for watching another edition of Chappie's Tiki Bar. This is Mookie, and I'm Chappie. We're saying life is hard. That's just the way it goes. But sometimes it goes the other way. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and give me a like, and we'll see you next time on Chappie's Tiki Bar.